Hey guys, it's Leanna. Welcome back. I received my Allure beauty box in the mail. Took forever, as usual. I threw on some foundation and some blush and bronzer and a little bit of highlighter in anticipation that there's supposed to be some makeup in this box, which doesn't happen very often, so we're gonna see. Let's get on in there and see what we got. So right off the bat, we're gonna start off with this little black bag that says Beauty Loot. To see what's in here. Lip, possibly lipstick, lip gloss, lip mask, and this is Giorgio Armani Intense Matte and Comfortable Lip Color. I'm hoping that that's not an indication of the color. Just don't do well with red lipsticks. It's tiny, little baby lipstick. Oh yeah. She's red. So I guess since I don't have any lipstick on, we'll be seeing how awful that's going to look in a little while. And then of course I have to pick up this Ciate London eyeshadow palette. It is a 9-pan eyeshadow palette. Nice little small palette. Has a mirror. It says it's a trend edit palette. The 9 shades include 4 neutral browns, 5 shades are shimmers, and it retails for $24. And then we have Mudmasky. It's a Leave Me On winter mask that is pH balanced, moisturizing, ultra repairing, nourishing, and anti-aging. I see a leaping bunny, so that means they're cruelty free. This is a full size. It retails for $45.85. It's a cream, has a very light scent. It smells good. Absorbed into the skin really well. Even though it has oils in it, it does not feel greasy. And then we have Caudalie. I'm sure I'm butchering that. This is a sample. It is a thirst-quenching serum. It's a hydrating serum that has hyaluronic acid, olive squalene, organic grape water, and it's gentle enough to use twice a day, almost as lightweight as an essence, and absorbs very quickly. The full size of this is $49. It has fragrance to it. Smells very fresh. It absorbed into the skin really well. Hydrating serum. And then we have ByMe X My Beauty brand, and this is a full size black liquid eyeliner. Felt tipped applicator, which is on the stiffer side, providing just the right amount of control and flexibility you need to get a perfect flick. So I don't use eyeliner often, but if I use it, I want it to be soft because I have mature eyes. I don't want anything really hard that's going to pull and tug at my skin. Although trying it on my hand, it did not feel like it was dragging at all. The tip felt very soft, and it's already dry. This retails for $22. And then we have another sample. This is the Laroche Posay Retinol B3 Serum. The full size of this retails for $39. The blend contains vitamin B3, which is niacinamide. It says you should see a difference in about 3 weeks. I don't think there's enough product in here for you to try this for 3 weeks. And then this is just an extra. This is Cetaphil Deep Hydrating Healthy Glow Daily Face Cream. I'm looking to see if it has any sunscreen in it, but I don't see any. And they just threw that little sample in there because that's what they've got on the back of the pamphlet. So the total of my box this time came to $91.85. So far I haven't been really impressed with Allure. I don't know if I'm going to continue. Even though I signed up with Allure for a year, I can cancel at any time and they will refund me the remainder of my money. I mean, I like getting the sample sizes to try out. I was just hoping for a little bit more makeup versus so many skincare products. So that's what I got in my box. Let's try out some of this makeup and see what happens. So now that we're up close and personal, I'm going into this color right here, which is called Nude, with my Luxie 231, and I'm going to put that in my crease as my transition shade. They're blending out really easy. I'm going to deepen that up just a little bit. Bring it down on the lid a little bit with what's left on the brush. Next I'm going to go into this color right here, which is called Baby, and darken up that crease. I have some fallout, which doesn't bother me because I can just brush that away. It really does blend very easily. And now I'm going to go into this color here, which is called Burnt, and I'm going to put that on my outer lower lid, and I'm going to use this little Moda detail brush. I have more fallout. However, I think sometimes that happens because you get so much of the color on the outside of the brush, and I mean, where is it supposed to go but down on your cheek? It never bothers me. I just flick it away. The only time that ever seems to be a problem for me is when the shadow that you're working with has glitter and stuff in it. I was expecting that color to be a little bit darker than what it is. It looks darker in the pan than it does on the eye. I'm going to put some in my crease. I've also heard people say that if you pack the shadow on your brush to keep from getting the fallout, if you just tap it like on the mirror, because I don't use the mirrors in these palettes. If you tap it on there and really pack it into the brush will hold it, and then you won't have to worry about the fallout. That seemed to work. I actually just learned that little trick today. I'm going to use my color switch, clean my brush. I'm going to use that same brush, and I'm going into the shade here, which I believe is called Baby, and I'm going to put that on my inner lid. It's a very pretty pinkish shimmer color, and I start out putting that on with a brush just so that I can kind of get in that inner corner. So now I'm going to take my finger, oh yeah, just pat it over the lid. That's very pretty subtle. And then I just take my finger and rub it over the color switch. It pulls the shadow right off. Next I'm going to go into this color right here. It's called Love Heart. And I'm going to put that in the center of my lid. Wow, it's very soft. I dug my finger way too deep into that. That's very pretty. I have a dent in my finger. That's weird, isn't it? I got wrinkles in my finger. Wrinkles on my face, wrinkles on my eyes, and wrinkles on my finger. There we go. That's very pretty. I like that. I like it a lot. Normally end up with fallout anyway with the glitter shimmery type. Perfect. Now I'm going to use my Morphe M213, just a little small brush, and I'm going back into that inner lid color, and I'm going to blend those two together so that there is no harsh line. Then I'm going to do the same on the outer corner. I'm going to pick up that dark color and I'm just going to pack that on the outer corner and just blend that up into that middle color. I'm going to see if this brush will pick up that color too. It is picking it up. That's impressive. And then I'm just going to blend that back out. Seamlessly blended together. You don't want any harsh lines. And I don't know if you can see it, I have lots and lots of fallout right there. Just flick it away. And now I'm going to take this Morphe 431. It's got a nice point to it. And I'm going to take that first shade that I put as my transition shade, and I'm going to run that right under my eyelashes. It's very powdery. It's the first time I've used a Ciate London palette. And now I'm going into that darker color that I put here, and I'm going to run that under my lash. And I'm going to pull that up to lift my eye. Kind of smoke that out a little bit. This eyeshadow is very, very powdery. And like I said, fallout doesn't bother me, but I have a lot of fallout. And then look here in my inner corner where I was rubbing that. It is all over my nose. I believe I got it all. Which, like I said, the fallout really doesn't bother me, but that is a pain to have to do that. Normally I don't have that much fallout happen. Now I've cleaned off this fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to go back over this to try to diffuse that out so that there are no harsh lines. I like a light color to put here under my brow. This palette doesn't have that, so I'm going to use another palette to achieve that effect. Just going to take a light color and run that right up under my brow and down into those colors to kind of diffuse that a little bit. It's all about the blending. And now I'm going to go into this color here, which is called Champagne, with my small Morphe brush. And I'm going to put that in my inner corner as a highlight. And I'm going to pull that down onto my eyelid. That's a pretty color. Not as light as I thought it was going to be, so it doesn't act as much as a highlighter as I would like. Let's take that under the brow just for kicks and giggles to see what it does. That's a pretty highlight under the brow. Okay, now that the eyes are done, let's try out the black liquid eyeliner. Warning, I am not good with eyeliners, not liquid eyeliners. And as you can see, my eyes are very hooded, so there will be no flicks and all kinds of craziness. I'm just going to do my lashes over top of my lashes. And I have to lift my eye because my eyes are so hooded. So don't freak out. Can you see what I'm doing? I doubt it. I can't even see what I'm doing. So that went on really easy. It did not drag across my eye. And I'm playing around with eyeliners to try to understand how to use them for my eyes, which I have not figured out yet. But Here's one of the reasons that I really don't use them, because it just seems to drag my eye down because I'm not flicking it. But it's hard to flick it because if I hold my eye up like this to get that flick, and then if you watch here, when I let my eye down, that skin folds and that flick is now like this. So that's why I don't do it. And so now that eye wasn't too terribly bad. The left one is kind of hard to do. And so I'm sure that that looked like a hot mess, but this is the real deal. That's what you're going to see here. The real deal. I'm not trying to hide anything. This is what I have to do to get makeup on my mature eyes. And it's okay. One mistake though that I believe I did is I went too far into the inner corner with this. I believe I should have started out a little bit more, but those are makeup tips. This is all about the eyeliner, and it did fine. No issues. The felt tip works fine, doesn't drag. It's very black. It looks like it's drying down to kind of a matte finish. Not bad. I've never heard of this brand before, so there we go. And now the red lipstick. I do not have a lip pencil that will match this. I'm just going to use like a nude color because lipsticks will run in the lines. So I have to have something, a lip pencil, a lip liner will actually hold the lipstick and keep it from running and shifting and moving and going into rivers and gullies and valleys and things where it shouldn't be. Keeps it on the lips. It's very creamy. Oh. Well, let's see if we can clean it up a little bit. Why is red lipstick so intimidating? So, yeah, not my color. I don't like it. It feels really good. I don't think that there's an issue with the brand or the formula. This is just not my color. I don't like it. It doesn't look too bad in the camera itself. On the monitor, in the mirror, not my color at all. I'm gonna throw on some mascara and I'll be right back. So here's the finished look. I really like how it looks. I don't like how powdery the shadows are. They're not very pigmented either. The shimmer shade were pigmented, but the mattes did not have a lot of pigment, so I had to keep dipping in the pan and trying to deepen the color. But they did blend out very well. Let me know in the comments what you think about me wearing eyeliner. Should I wear eyeliner or not? What do you think? I'm undecided. I kind of like how it looks and how it makes your eyelashes look, but I'm not sure if it is dragging my eye down or if that's just my imagination. Let me know about this lip color too. I'm saying it's a big no. I don't. Yeah, no. Thank you so much for spending some of your time with me today. If you're new around here, my name is Leanna. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a big old thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Why can't I say that? And ring that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Christopher, don't buy red lipstick. Did I say that in my last video? I don't know, but don't buy it. Don't. Get you a nice brown. It'll go good with your eyes. I'll see y'all in my next video. Oh, I'd like to remind you that makeup is meant to enhance the beauty that you already are. And we are all beautiful at any age. I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye-bye. Red lipstick does not taste good.